Hey guys, how you doing? It is Election Day, November the 3rd, 2020. Good afternoon. Let's put down some caffeine if you still have a little room in your belly to put some down with me. I had things I had to get done today. I had to go vote, yes. Cheers. Yes, I did go vote. There it is. Awesome mug though, you know? Yes, it is. I'm loving it. Yeah, I went to vote this morning, all right? And I got there relatively early. I got there at, I want to say about 3 after 8, 5 after 8, right in there. And I believe the polls opened up in our district at 7:30, let's say. I was number 102 by at the latest 8:05 a.m. Big turnout for our little town, you know. Big early turnout, you know. So it's all looking good. I did my manly duty or womanly duty, whatever you want to say, all right? That's everybody's duty to get out and vote. I did my manly duty. Okay, and it's a pretty nice day over here in Tower City. Let's see, today it's going to be partly cloudy, but right now the sun's out. It's a little windy out there. The high temperature today is going to be about 54-ish, and it was a little bit nipply last night. It was like 34 degrees. You know, good sleeping weather. I like sleeping when the air is cold, where you can breathe in chilly air, and then I just hunker down under my blankets, you know. But I turn my heat way back when I go to sleep, you know. I want it to be crisp and snappy and cold. But then under the blanket, I'm fine, you know. But I just want to breathe that cold air. I can breathe so much better when it's crispy air. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that. Try it sometime and tell me what you think. Okay, birthdays today. It's Roseanne Barr's birthday today. Happy birthday, Roseanne. She was born in Utah, and she's 68 years young. And hey, Roseanne, happy birthday to you. Cheers. Her net worth is approximately $80 million. And actually, I would have thought she would have been worth more than that for all the years that she's been doing her stand-up comedian stuff, you know, comedy stuff, and her sitcoms that she's had on. But you know what? $80 million, that's pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind having $1 million in accessible cash, you know. Another birthday today, Colin Kaepernick. He's 33 years young. His net worth is about $20 million, you know. And I didn't know Colin Kaepernick was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I was born, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I haven't been to Milwaukee in many, 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 many years. At least 30. At least, if not 40. Yeah, let's go with 40 now. You know, I got relatives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin that I haven't seen for 40 years. You know, I got a couple cousins out there. I got a couple aunts out there. I got a uncle that lives in California, Bobby Boucher. I've tried to get in touch with him a couple times, but I just don't have any success. But anyway, Colin Kaepernick, like I said, he was a football player. He's an activist now. Excuse me. And like I said, he was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we're going to do a... thank you. We're going to do a 3-day weather forecast for beautiful Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All right? Tuesday in Milwaukee, which is today. you know, election day. 66 for a high, 48 for a low, and sunny. Wednesday in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 64 for a high, 49 for a low, and sunny again. 2 back-to-back days of sunny weather in beautiful Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thursday in Milwaukee, 63 for a high, 45 for a low, and mostly sunny. What I do remember about Milwaukee, I almost said mostly, but I was too young to mostly do what I'm going to say. There were bar rooms that I can remember. It seemed like on every corner of every block in Milwaukee. And there were probably 2 or 3 bar rooms on the same block. But I just remember on the corners of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, back 50 years ago, more than 50. I mean, when I was growing up there, I remember going into a couple tap rooms, as they called them back then, with my dad and my Uncle Joe. God rest both their souls. I remember going into bars with them. They'd go in there and they'd have a beer or two, nothing. And I, think that I was all that in a bag of chips because I was able to sit at the bar, with my Uncle Joe and my dad. And at that time, I can remember the old bar rooms where they'd have glasses or bottles of beer. All right. I don't think they had tap beer back then. I'm not sure. But they had bottles of beer. And when you got finished with your bottle, you'd put it on the bar. This is what I remember. And correct me if I'm wrong. Now we're going back in time. The bartender would take that bottle. And at the end of the bar or behind the bar, I think the one bar we were at was at the end of the bar. There was like a tube. And he'd take that bottle and real fast slam it down that tube. And you could hear, obviously going down to the basement in this tube, and you'd hear crash. And he'd hit it hard like that so it would break the bottle up, But I remember that, and I remember my Uncle Joe. Now, this is old school, but they had mugs, not mugs not with a handle, but whatever you want to call it, a stein, I don't know. But it was a big old glass, and my Uncle Joe would have a beer in it, and then he'd take an egg, crack it, a raw egg, and drink it down that way. Ugh. Okay. That's it for that. That's my little story of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 3-day weather forecast over here for Tower City, Pennsylvania. 54 today for a high. 35 was the low. I said that earlier. Wednesday in Tower City, 63 for a high. 41 for a low and sunny. Thursday in Tower City, 63 for a high, 44 for a low, and partly cloudy. Now, let's move on down to Cape May, because I got to go down that way. I might be going down this weekend, In Cape May on Saturday, 63 for a high, 53 for a low, and sunny. I think this is going to be my close down weekend over there in my happy place in Cape May, New Jersey. King Nummi Trail Campground. Nice place. Sunday in Cape May, New Jersey. 64 for a high, 55 for a low, and partly cloudy. So I got 2 nice days for closing my camper up down there in Cape May, New Jersey. Cape May, New Jersey, excuse me. Saturday, like I said, 63 for a high, 53 for a low, and sunny. And Sunday again, 64 for a high, 55 for a low, and partly cloudy. Okay, today is National Sandwich Day. Today's the day to make your sandwich. Make a nice... my go-to sandwiches when I make them, when I go over there to Gratz auction, I go to my butcher over there, and he gets. I usually get maybe a pound or two of this lunch meat, and it's BRT. That's what it's called. Now this is a regular butcher. You could probably get this if you go to a deli or a butcher, let's say. But it's called boned, rolled, and tied, and it's ham. All right, but it's sliced up. It's like double or triple smoked ham. That's the best way I can put it. I'll lean into triple smoked ham, and it's sliced up real thin for lunch meat. And this stuff is this is so good. If you've never had it, next time you're at your favorite butcher's shop, or even your deli, I'll lean more into a butcher shop, but ask them if they ever heard of boned, rolled, and tied. My guy, what they do is they smoke it up. They got a smokehouse. They smoke up this ham, and then they slice it down. And like I said, it's like triple smoked, if you want to say that. It's got a real nice flavor to it, and it's not dry. It's not dry at all. But if you guys live around here and you never tried it, go over there to Gratz Auction and go see one of the butchers there and get the BRT ham, boned, rolled, and tied ham, and try it out. Put that on a nice hunk of rye bread with some good mustard on top of that, a nice fairly thick piece of onion. Good stuff, I'm telling you. Throw in a little piece of lettuce if you want, but good stuff. All right, enough of that. Today is also National Housewives Day. So, treat your housewife accordingly today, because that's a thankless job. These are the stay-at-home moms that, take care of the house for you guys. Make sure babies taken care of all day long. A housewife is a thankless job. They are not thanked enough for what they do. The stay-at-home moms that stay at home with the baby, raising your children, taking care of your house, making sure your food is cooked, your laundry is done, everything's dusted real nice, everything's just in its place. So kudos to the housewives today, all right? Matter of fact, let's toast the housewives today. National Housewives Day. Come on, let's go. Cheers. That's it, folks. I'm all done. I mentioned National Sandwich Day. Make yourself a nice sandwich today. If you have a stay-at-home housewife, or even a mom, stay-at-home mom, taking care of the house for you, thank her. Let her know that you appreciate what she does. They don't get to hear that often enough. Okay? That's it, folks. If you haven't voted yet, get out and vote today. All right? Pray to your God for peace on earth. And thank you, God, for another day on earth. All right? Love your family and your kids, your neighbors, your loved ones, your acquaintances, your co-workers, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. Don't forget that, okay? All right, I'm going to put this down one more time, then I'm going to shut it down, and good Lord willing, I'll be in touch with you guys tomorrow. If you like my video, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe to my channel, hit that customize button after you subscribe. And then it'll ask you if you want to be nudged every time I make a video, and just say yeah. That way you can watch it at any given time that you want, And you'll be notified every time I make a video. All right? Tell your friends and family about my YouTube channel, DJ Ralph Warzy. That's my YouTube channel. And ask them or encourage them to subscribe to my channel if you would. I appreciate all your support and help in growing this channel. I really do. and I enjoy talking to you guys either in the morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching the old man just jibber jabber, you know? Okay, one more time, let's put it down. Hey, Lucille, how you doing? I hope you got out and voted today. Tina, good afternoon to you. Nicholas, Noah, Leo, good morning or good afternoon to you. Kaylee, how you doing? RJ, Chrissy, good afternoon. Raymond, Roy, Mary, Bucko, Hope, Lizzie, Brian, good afternoon. I miss you guys. Lloyd, how you doing, buddy? Okay, one time, we'll put it down. 1, 2, 3. Cheers, let's go. Debbie, down there in King Nummy Trail Campground, aka Reds. I guess I won't see you this weekend, but hopefully I'll be able to run into Jeff, okay? And I definitely want to see him before I end the season down there, okay? That's a shame I didn't be able to, nod my hat to you and say, hey, we'll see you next season, good Lord willing. But Debbie, you take care of yourself, or Deb, you take care of yourself, okay? And Debbie, how you doing today? Jane, good afternoon. I'm glad you voted. Okay, on 3, I'm going to punch all you guys out. Lloyd, behave yourself. 1, 2, big smile now. Come on. 1, 2, big smile. Here it comes. Peace.